So we're studying microplastics. Hi, I'm Valerian Gander. I'm a marine science student here at Macquarie University. Our team is Hugo, Talia, Lauren, and River. Our team is testing the abundance and percentage of microplastics found in a kilogram of sand. So we want to test the spatial distribution of microplastics on the beach, whether it will be more on the sand, the tide line, or in the water itself. On the 25th of August 2019, we sampled from 4 sites in the Pittwater region in the northern beaches. We sampled from Long Reef Beach, North Narrabeen Beach, Avalon Beach, and Tarameta Beach. In the field, we set up a 40-meter transect. We started from the sand, 20 meters out onto the tide line, and 20 meters out into the water. At each distance, we sampled 3 times using glass jars. We filled these glass jars with sand up to the brim. We thought of everything. We only wore cotton clothing to prevent further contamination to our samples. Working in the field was great, except that the water was freezing and it only got colder as day went. We want to thank unit conveners April Abbott and Katie Dafford for bringing us up to Pittwater, for keeping us safe in and out of the water, and for being a great support to us all day. Our work in the lab was not as smooth. Our initial processing method for analyzing our samples was not as effective or efficient as we thought. We were going to form a salt solution that would encourage the microplastics to float to the surface, where we would scoop them up, count them, and identify them. One of our team members, Lauren, researched further to find a new and more efficient way to analyze our samples. Our new method implemented a pump that would suck out all the liquid and moisture from our samples and leave all the sample that we need to see on the filter paper. Our initial method wasn't completed to waste. All the scooped up microplastic fibers and particles that we saw became our secondary samples that we could pour straight into the pump. Every sample per distant became about 4 filter paper sheets that we could look under a microscope with. From there, we added a Nile red dye to every filter paper that helps microplastics stand out under UV light. We contained our filter paper sheets in these 4 containers wrapped up in aluminium foil to prevent further contamination from the air or anything around the room, and we looked at them under the microscope with the UV light to count and identify the microplastics. Analyzing the lab, we realized there was a few hurdles. We realized there could be contamination from anywhere. We realized our perfect working conditions would be a vacuumed room, but we don't exactly have access to that. Even when handling our samples, we realized contamination could come from everywhere, even from one of our team members in the form of some nail polish. Our one-way ANOVA tests indicated a significant difference in the spatial distributions. Our pair t-tests indicated a significant difference between the 20 and the 40 meters, the 0 and the 40 meters, but not the 0 and the 20 meters, because they were both on the sand. Our results also correlated with other studies that found that majority of the microplastics were fibers, and only a few fragments were found. Our results followed our predictions, that abundance and percentage of microplastics found in a kilogram of sand would be significantly different between spatial distributions. Our research shows that microplastics can be found everywhere. These tiny fibers and fragments can be found everywhere, including stomachs of marine creatures. But the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because if you're eating seafood, it's more than likely you're also consuming microplastics. I hope you enjoyed our study on marine microplastics. Our hope is to raise awareness and educate others to learn more about this real and current issue. Thank you for watching.